Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of our Career Chats videos. I am Joan Dixon, Director of Student Programs at Gulf Coast South Area Health Education Center. And what you see on the screen right now are our REACH student programs. We have 6 student programs, all absolutely free of charge to students. On our website, you can view our health careers presentation. It's kind of like a starter presentation to get you interested in health careers and tell you about the many different careers available to you. There's over 300 health careers that you can choose from, so you've got a little research to do. In our Career Chats videos, you'll see we have many career chats with different doctor specialties, nursing specialties, pharmacy techs, therapists, educators, you name it. It's a great way for you to explore. We offer health career camps during the summertime. If you're interested, keep an eye on our website. I work with HOSA Future Health Professional Partnerships within the schools. So if you belong to a HOSA club, send me an email or give me a call and I can come in and help you all prepare for the regional, state, and international competitions. If you're interested in public health, I do offer an internship program where you can earn some community service hours. And then once you get into college in the graduate level school, you can do our 2-year AHEC Scholars Program, 2 intensive years to learn all about public health. So as you can see, we have many free student programs, and you can always pause this video and show my email on the bottom of the screen, along with my phone number and our website for more information. Now, that being said, of course, I have another wonderful guest speaker here with me today, and I'm so proud to introduce her. Today, we have our guest speaker is Dr. Myrna Gomez, who's a dentist working at MCR Health. That's Manatee County Rural Health, MCR Health in Bradenton. For those of you who may not be quite sure everything that a dentist does, dentists remove tooth decay, fill cavities, and repair fractured teeth. Dentists also diagnose and treat problems with the patient's teeth, gums, and related parts of the mouth. They provide advice and instruction on taking care of the teeth and gums and on diet choices that affect oral health. My goodness, Dr. Gamaz, I didn't know that they did all of that, and I'm excited to hear about your career journey.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my experience. Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, that was quite a job description, so it's not just teeth, as many of these students might think. Would you like to add anything to that job description?
I think you mentioned everything.
Just about covers it. Absolutely. Yes. Now, I also mentioned that you worked at MCR Health in Bradenton. What is the atmosphere like in your dental office?
Okay. Well, we have a great atmosphere. Most likely, like we have a great team. We have great receptionists too, where they are very friendly with patients. So every morning when we start to work with patients, we have great communications with them. And plus okay, let me explain you better about that question, because I want to mention something really important. Because like you was mentioning, I work for MCR in Bradenton. And it's a clinic, it's a not-for-profit clinic where we provide care to underserved and under-insurance patients. We provide preventive care too. And the atmosphere is like a blend of integrity and care to ensure comfort of patient and efficiency to that dental team. In few words, we have a great atmosphere in the office, and that teamwork is essential in the office.
Well, I'm glad that you mentioned teamwork. So tell me, who are the other health professionals that you work with?
Okay, I work with dental assistants, dental hygienists. I work with a pediatric dentist, with orthodontics, with a speech therapist, with pharmacists, prosthodontics, endodontics too. I worked too. I mentioned pharmacy, orthodontics, prosthodontics too, oral surgeons. We work with oral surgeons. Yeah, we
Well,
have a great.
there's so much more. So
Yes, there's so
so
much.
much more. Students don't even realize everything that's going on in that dental office. Now, what kind of patients do you work with?
Um, I have I every day we see patients, special need patients, childrens, seniors, adults, teenagers. But most of my patients, they are children and special need patients.
Okay, all right, but you can see the entire range. Literally
Yes,
everybody can come and
everybody.
see you.
Everybody's welcome. Yes.
Well, my next question is, what is a typical day like, or is there such thing as a typical day?
Okay. My typical day, I work Monday through Friday. So mornings is 7:45 until 8 a.m. I review my schedule. I review my patient records, and it's 7:45 until 8. Um, it's starting 8 a.m. to 12. I have oral exams, uh, procedures, fillings, extractions, crowns, different kind of treatment from 8 to 12. 12 to 1, I take my lunch break. And sometimes I review charts in my break, my lunch break. And I sometimes return phone calls. So, and one at one, the 1 p.m. until 5, I do, I see emergency patients. I do procedures. Most likely I do everything, 8 to 5, except in my 12 to 1 is my lunch break.
That's your time. You need a little bit of time to yourself during the day. Now,
Yes.
so typically Monday through Friday, you know, 8 to 5, 7:30 to 5. It sounds like a pretty good job time span there. Does it affect your personal life, or are you still able to go home and be with your family?
Actually, I work 40 hours per week, 8 hours, 8 hours per day. And this kind of schedule helped me to establish a routine, which make it easy to balance work and personal activities. Um, After work, it's like I can work at my hobbies, spend time with family and friends. So, like I always mention it, like this kind of schedule helped me to have a routine to balance my personal life and my uh, working and the working time too.
Let's start to do a deeper dive into how you got here on your career path journey. So I want to know, how old were you when you first decided that you wanted to be a dentist?
Oh, I was in the high school and I was doing volunteer activities in a foreign country, and I always was trying to help people. I was caring the give education to the patient, to my family, to my friends. I decided when I was 16 years old. I decided, okay, it's time to study to become a dentist because I like take care of my teeth. I like to fix teeth. I was working. Actually, I was working as a dental assistant. I was volunteer. After that, I said, okay, I like it. So I like to help people to get a beautiful smile. So I was in the
That's
high school.
fantastic. Oh, I've got a little bit of reverberation there. So you made your plan, you set your goals, you started working as a dental assistant and kept working your way up. Now, I know that you mentioned you were in a different country, and so you went to school outside of the United States. But
Yeah.
for students here in the United States, what is the education path like for dentists?
The education path for the national student is 4 years undergraduate, plus 4 years dental school. And after dental school, if you decide to go to any residency program, it's from 2 years to 5 years or 4 years. It depends. If you want to study to become orthodontics, it's 3 years, plus 4 years dental school, plus 3 years the orthodontics program. Yes.
So for general dentistry, 4 years
4 years
undergraduate.
and undergraduate, and 4 years dental school.
All right, sounds
8
good.
years in total.
Now, it's a lot of school you go to, a lot of work you have to put into it, but it's definitely worth it helping people. What is a typical starting salary that somebody can expect?
Okay, it's a good question. The national average for a general dentist in the United States range from 120,000 to 180,000 per year. But salary can be higher in urban areas with higher cost of living. It depends in the area, but this is a national average. Yes.
Absolutely. And I'm glad that you brought that up because students do need to do their research and they need to see, because where you practice means how much money you make. What your specialty is means how much money you make.
And something else, if you want to practice, do you want to work in a private clinic, of course it's going to be higher. But if you want to work in the public health clinics or in any position as a faculty in the dental school, it's not going to be the same. It depends.
I understand.
How you want to work.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that advice. What would you say is the least satisfying about your career?
Oh, I want to mention the student loans is you have to, most of the dentists, we have student loans and it's hard to repay. It takes years. I think this is the most important thing before you want to start to study dentistry. You have to know the student loan is going to be a big student loans. And the other one I will mention, to be dentist, you have to work for long hours. Sometimes can be stress, sometimes you can burn it out because it's so many hours. Sometimes it's so many patients, so many emergency cases. So sometimes you will need just to take a break between patients because it's hard sometimes. So it's so hard, so demanding.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So students, when you're thinking about becoming a doctor, no matter which discipline you go into, no matter which specialty, know that you should be applying for those scholarships and grants first, because that's free money that you get to use for school that you don't have to pay back. And then go to the loans if you have to. And the good news is that even though a lot of students think a loan is a 4-letter word, which it is, but you can use them if you have to, and you don't have to pay them back until after you're out of school. And as a doctor, as a dentist, you'll be making good money and you can pay them back even if it takes many years to do so.
Yes,
so
you're
we
right.
talked about
Yes.
we talked about least satisfying. Now, what's the most satisfying?
The most, okay, this is really important question. I will say the most one is because you will treat emergency patient, you will relieve pain, when sometimes patients come with pain, or sometimes they say, I couldn't sleep at night because I had very bad toothache. So you will be able to relieve the pain. And you will, like I was mentioning, when working with a special need patient, you will be able to educate not just the patient, to educate the parent too. So another, let me find, because I want to mention everything about that sacrifice. Well, give me a second because I don't want to forget anything. Yes, I won't find that, but steering patient, fixing teeth, making beautiful smiles, relief pain. This is really important I feel really good when I fix cavities, or when patients, you can see their face when they're happy, when they came with pain, after they come back and they say, thank you so much because now I can sleep, just relieving pain. Yes.
I can tell you from personal experience that when your teeth hurt, you can't do anything else. You can't concentrate on anything else because the pain is so prevalent right there. So thank you for being a dentist and easing people's pain and helping them take care of their dental needs. That is much appreciated for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking back, but how long have you been practicing dentistry?
Over than 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
Years.
That's a long time. So thinking back over the years and all of the different patients you've worked on, is there an interesting case or a story that has really stuck with you that you'd like to share?
Yes. I remember a 7 years old boy came into the clinic with multiple cavities. And he was very nervous when I was doing the oral exam. And his mom was telling me like he has very bad experience in the past. This is why he was so scared. And so my dental assistant and I, before doing the exam, we was using a technique called tell, show, and do. So that technique is explain the procedures and the instrument being used in the easy way to understand. So the patient can understand the term and feeling more relaxed after we were showing everything before using it. He was touching the instrument, we was teaching him the instrument, everything. And he was feeling more relaxed. So every time when he was coming with less stress. Was feeling more happy to see the dentist. After the first appointment, we used that technique. After that, after like the second appointment, mom was saying, no, after the first appointment, he's brushing his teeth, he's flossing. So because now he knows how to take care of his teeth. And he's not afraid to brush anymore, to floss anymore. And mom was saying now I don't have any problems. Now to remind him he needs to brush or floss because we gave that good education, health education, how to brush, to floss, and take care of his teeth. Yes.
I'm glad that you mentioned that because some students may not understand that it's not just the actual skills that you perform, but you have to educate the patients about how to take care of themselves. So important.
Yes, it's really important to give oral health education. It's really important. This is a preventive part of the important part of to be a dentist, to educate patients.
Absolutely. Now, if we've got some students who are watching this video and they're thinking, okay, maybe I'd like to go in the field of dentistry, what is your best advice to those students?
First of all, to maintain a high GPA. GPA because like you must mention it, because it's important to get I know the student loan is really high, but if you get a GPA, your GPA is higher than the other student, you can go to any school. You can apply for some kind you can say help, as for financial aid or to help you with the student loan if you have a good GPA. I will recommend you to spend time in a dentist with the dentist in the practice with his practice to get more realistic understanding what the profession entails and ask questions to learn about the day-to-day responsibilities. Just go to spend one day or a week in any dental clinic to see how dentistry is. And another thing I will recommend is to find a good mentor who can support and because sometimes we don't find a good mentor and we don't know from where we can start. I will say to focus on goals, to focus on what do you want, why you want to study dentistry, and never forget your goals. If your goal is become a dentist, just study, focus, get involved in pre-dental organizations to network with peers and learn more about dental professions.
Very good advice. So to reiterate, students, you need to research what careers you're interested in because there's many different specialties within health career fields and within the field of dentistry as well. Get good grades, keep a high GPA, get good ACT and SAT scores, good community service hours, because all that goes in to getting those scholarships and grants and getting into a good college. Get out there and job shadow to see if you really like doing that job or not. All good advice, wonderful advice. And I would like to thank you so much, Dr. Gomez, for being here with us today and answering all of our questions. I really enjoyed hearing about your journey, how you found out when you were a teenager, what you wanted to do, and then you went out and you planned and you set your goals, and you were a dental assistant. You worked your way up, went through school, put yourself through school with loans. It's a wonderful inspiration for these students. And I believe this interview will give students a better understanding of what dentistry is all about.
And thank you. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. And I want to remind students that there are many other career chats out on our website. Please note that my email is at the bottom, my phone number, our website, and these are all the free student programs that are available to you. I am Joan Dixon, Director of Student Programs at Gulf Coast South AHEC, and we were so pleased to have you with us here today. And thank you again, Dr. Gomez. Have a wonderful day.
Bye. Thank you.